the power of Serenity Prayer, and what does it say? Because majority of the time, we want to fight with things that we can never be able to change. So the topic for today is going to be the power of the Serenity Prayer. So let's go. Let's get. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, warm welcome. And for those who are always coming back and watch my video, thank you always for coming back and watching my video. I really appreciate it. Those who comment, thank you very much for dropping a comment. And for those who are sharing my content, thank you very much for sharing my content. I really appreciate. And if you're here for the first time, let me take this opportunity to introduce myself. But first of all, let me tell you the topic that I'm going to share with you about today. The topic I'm going to share with you is about the Serenity Prayer, the power of Serenity Prayer, and what does it say? Because majority of the time, we want to fight with things that we can never be able to change. So the topic for today is going to be the power of the Serenity Prayer. So let's get into it now. So if you're here for the first time, allow me, and you just got across this video today, and for the first time you have not met me, my name is Jerry Mboweni. I went from being a drug addict and heroin. I went from being heroin addict, and I went on being heroin addict. I was addicted to heroin for 11 years of my life. My last 1.5 years, I live in the street as a beggar. I was, and I'm currently going to my 19 years clean, praise God too. I'm 18 years and a couple of months clean. I thank God for that. I am certified life coach and NLP practitioner. I'm an author of the book called 11:59:59, an ex-junkie last minute victory. I also are a drug counselor, fitness trainer, community builder, husband. Yeah, so this is naturally who I am. I'm going to leave in my description box below my email address, short story of myself, and yeah, so that you can contact me if you need any of my stuff. I'm just so excited today to bring this topic to you. I'm just so excited. I think you can sense how I'm shaking with excitement I'm about to share with you today. So let's go to it, what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to talk about the Serenity Prayer. In our recovery programs, there is a powerful prayer that will introduce people in the program, and we call him a Serenity Prayer. So let me just go through this Serenity Prayer. The first sentence says, God grant me the serenity to accept the thing that I cannot change. Wow. God, grant me serenity, give me peace to accept the thing that I cannot change. There are certain things in our life that we cannot change, things that has already passed yesterday, before, and majority of us sometimes we still harbor it on the things that has passed, and we cannot change what happened yesterday. We can never going to change our past, but we can be able to change our future for what we are going to choose to do today. So the first part of this Serenity Prayer, God give me peace to accept the thing that I cannot be able to change. See, sometimes we get discouraged, and we get hooked on the things that they already passed and we cannot change. Let me give you an example. So we did not, as a drug addict, a recovery addict, we did not ask to become addict. Majority of us, we didn't ask to become an addict, but we became addict. We cannot be able to change. Yes, my father was an alcoholic. Yes, I carried his genes. Yes, I was bullied when I was young. Yes, experienced childhood trauma, but I cannot be able to change that. It's already past. I accept that for me to be able to move forward. Allow me to share a story. Recently, I was in a class, and I was talking about something, and this guy said to me, Jerry, you still remember that? I'm like, well, I remember everything. In fact, I even remember the first day how my addiction formed. And I will say that I was addict before I used drugs. You know, my first addiction was food. I was addicted to food. And this is what happened. I said to this guy, when I was young, my mom, just before I went to crash, I was so excited. I was very, very excited to go to crash. My mom said, from next year, January, we'll go to crash. I was excited. I can't wait. And the day came. When that day came, I was young, about almost 5, 6, I think I remember. The day came when my mom took me to crash. And all of a sudden, my mom said, okay, here's the school that you're going to be. Here's the crash that you're going to be. Goodbye. I'm going to see you at 12 o'clock. I'm like, no, I start to cry. I'll see all these boys in the class. Some of them got snotty on, and all these people and their noise. I'm like, wow, no. My mom is like, what do you expect? You want to come to school and you're excited. What do you expect is going to happen? I'm like, no, I want to come home with you. I don't want to stay with these people. So I don't know what was in my mind. I thought maybe my mom would stay with me. Anyway, the school sister, the sister, we call them nuns. Yes, the nuns, which we call them sister with those ropes. They were wearing those gown and they cover the head. They took me and I cry and I kick on and I just cry. And after that, after all this throwing my coat and could see I don't get my way, there were food that my mama gave to me that to eat in the break time. I eat that food, and food dry my tears. That was my addiction form. Every time I have challenges, I eat. My wife think I'm still addicted to food. She said to me, Jerry, I think you're still addicted to food. I'm not addicted to food, but I'm an emotional eater. I do not deny this. So I'm working on me emotional eater. I've come to realize whenever I found myself in like a situation which is challenging, I eat. So I'm emotional eater and I like sweet stuff. Eat some more biscuits. It's my worst emotional eater time. When I'm emotionally stressed, I eat those biscuits. I'm working on it. Let's come to the story. So when I was telling this story about this in this class, one of this gentleman is started to say, wow, you know what, Jerry? My son is like that now. My son is like that. He eats a lot. I think he's binge eating, and he said, wow. And my mother, she is alcoholic, and my grandmother, she was a gambler, and this guy start to cry. I'm like, wow, look at this addiction. Start from my grandmother who was gambling, and now is my my mother who is alcoholic, and me now on this program, and I can see on my son. I said to this, I let this gentleman get emotion, cry a little bit, and I say, great, we cannot change that. We cannot change, but what we can do now, you can change going forward. We cannot change the past, but you can change. You can change going forward. Except those things has already changed, and you cannot change. And you cannot change, but you can start moving forward and start to teach your son what you learn and he recover. Start to remove food whenever you feel that he's full. And I just keep on encouraging this particular person and say, use this principle that you're learning them to start teaching. The second part of this Serenity Prayer say, then give me the courage to change the things that I can. The courage to change the things that I can change. I can. In any situation we found ourselves, the question is, find ourselves what you can change. And if you cannot change in that situation, what can you change? You see, sometimes we know we need to change. Okay, and we know some stuff we cannot change, and we know there's things that we wanted to change, but we don't have the courage to change. We don't have the courage to say no. We don't have the courage to put the boundaries. We doesn't have the courage. Serenity Prayer says, give me the courage to change the things that I cannot change. Wow, that's powerful. In fact, it just means the change is very difficult. We need to ask God for the courage for us to change. And last one, it say, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's powerful. You need to be wise to know the difference. This particular issue, this particular situation, I cannot change. This particular guy, the way he treats me, I cannot change. This particular person, the way he talks to me, I cannot change. But I can change the way I respond to it. To get that kind of wisdom, give us peaceful. So I love this Serenity Prayer. The Serenity Prayer simply say, do what you can and do the best you can in any situation. What you can do, let go and let God. What you can do, do the best. Thank you very much for always listening my videos and for always coming back and listen. If you have not subscribed, yes, you have not subscribed, you just watch it. Please hit that subscription button below. And thank you very much for always coming back and watch my video. As always, until I see you again, God bless you. Peace. Bye for now.